Welcome to this video. In this video, we will talk about latest AWS releases done by AWS between 12th April 2020 to 18th April 2020. To have a detailed information about those and the complete list of AWS releases, do visit aws.amazon.com. Amazon IDEs for MySQL now supports MySQL Community Edition, major version 8.0 in AWS Government Cloud US region. MySQL 8.0 is the latest major version release and offers new query functionalities and enhancements for better performance, reliability, security, manageability, and international and mobile support. For your information, Amazon RDS is a relational database service and MySQL is a relational database. AWS Config now supports multi-account, multi-region advanced query, enabling you to run queries across accounts and region in AWS Government Cloud. This feature provides you an easy mechanism to query your entire AWS footprints from a central account and get relevant information about your resources. For example, during this query capability, you can retrieve a list of all EC2 instances of a particular size, EBS volumes that are not attached to any EC2 instances, or resources that have encryption disabled. AWS Config is a service that enables you to assess, audit, and evaluate the configuration of your AWS resources. Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Services now supports using AWS IAM services linked roles to easily delegate cluster management permissions to EKS. CloudWatch logs integration in the AWS toolkits for JetBrains IDE allow developers to easily view and search for specific error codes or patterns for log streams. The AWS Toolkit for JetBrains is an open source plugin for the integrated development environments for JetBrains. The toolkit makes it easier to create, debug, and deploy Java, Python, JavaScript, or .NET applications on Amazon Web Services. JetBrains is a software development tool, whereas CloudWatch logs are used to monitor and troubleshoot your AWS environment with the custom logs. AWS Snowball, which is a 100 TB data transfer device with an onboard storage and compute capabilities. Now, AWS Snowball Edge stored optimized now delivers 25% faster data transfer performances, accelerate the process of moving terabytes to petabytes of data to AWS. The edge computing capabilities in the new device increased to 40 vCPUs and 80 gigabytes of memory. AWS Snowball adds task automation with AWS System Manager. This simplifies common maintenance and deployment tasks on instances and other resources on your Snowball devices. You can now write scripts in Python or PowerShell directly in the AWS OpsWorks, which is a graphical user interface for managing Snowball family devices. The scripts can include any operation supported on that device. When the scripts are executed, AWS OpsWorks will automatically execute the defined operations. AWS System Manager is basically used to provide us the complete visibility and control of our infrastructure on AWS. AWS Snowball now supports local AWS IAM, which allow you to securely manage accesses to AWS services and resources running on your Snowball devices by controlling what actions user can take and what AWS resources on the device users can take those actions on. Amazon Redshift enables you to query data across your operational databases, your data warehouse, and your data lake. With Amazon Redshift's federated query, you can query live data in Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL and Amazon Aurora PostgreSQL and integrate it with the data in your Amazon Redshift and Amazon S3 environment. Amazon Redshift is a fast and powerful, fully managed petabyte scale data warehouse service in the AWS cloud. It makes it simple and cost effective to analyze all your data using the standard SQLs and your existing business intelligence tools. Amazon RDS for SQL servers now supports multi-file native backups. With this feature, you can backup data from a single database across multiple files, uploading each of them in parallel directly to Amazon S3. This improves the overall backup experience within AWS. AWS Transit Gateway Network Manager is now available in Middle East, Asia Pacific, and American Eastern Union regions. This AWS Transit Gateway is a service that enables customers to connect their VPC and their on-premises network to a single gateway. Customers can now use Amazon CloudWatch Synthetics to monitor their private endpoints that run in a virtual private cloud. Microservices, APIs, or internal web tools inside a private network often power customer-facing websites and applications. Further, there are several critical internal applications such as for accounting, collaboration tools, corporate emails, and payrolls that have a direct impact on increased productivity for your organization. Continuously monitoring both internal and external endpoints using synthetic monitoring is a vital to ensure smooth operations on a consistent basis. Synthetic monitoring basically enables you to create canaries to monitor your endpoints and APIs. These canaries are configurable scripts that follow the same route and perform the same action as a customer. This enables the outside-in view of your customer experience and service availability. AWS Certificate Manager Private Certificate Authority now supports increased certificate issuance rate limits and support for encryptions of Amazon S3 buckets used for certificate revocation list and audit report. AWS Certificate Manager is an AWS service which is used to generate SSL certificates. AWS OpsWorks for Puppet Enterprise now supports custom domains. Through the existing interface, you can now provide a custom fully qualified domain name. It's matching SSL certificates and SSL private keys and have the OpsWorks servers configured accordingly. After you have created CNAMEs entry in your DNS management services to point to the internal OpsWorks endpoint, you will find your Puppet Enterprise dashboard under a domain of your choice instead of the generic OpsWorks created one. Also, this will now be the public endpoint of your OpsWorks servers. By using a custom domain with an SSL certificate that you manage, you have an endpoint that stays the same regardless of the server being recreated. Any node under management by the OpsWorks for Puppet Enterprise server will stay associated through this endpoint. For your information, AWS OpsWorks is an application configuration management service that helps you to automate operational tasks like code deployment, software configuration, package installations, database setups, and server scaling by using chef scripts. These are the major updates from the AWS. For the detailed information on those, do visit aws.amazon.com. If you find this video helpful, do like it and share your feedbacks with us. Do subscribe to this channel so that you can regularly get the updates about the new releases done by the AWS. Thank you.